Philippe Letourneau will now explain how to avoid a suddenly appearing obstacle.
We're driving, we're chatting, and all of a sudden, whoa, that deer gets in front of us, swerve, stabilize, brake. Swerve, stabilize, and only then brake. So I need to stabilize the car first before getting on the brake. Because if I get on the brake while I'm turning, especially this car is not equipped with ABS, I'm gonna get into trouble.
ABS stands for Anti-Lock Braking System. About half of Canadian cars have anti-lock braking systems, and those vehicles never skid. Cars without ABS will lock up and skid if you slam on the brakes. And if you skid while trying to steer at high speed, your steering will have no effect whatsoever.
See, my steering is full to the right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get the car to come back because the wheels were locked.
Yeah.
So I lost control.
Right.
When Canada's worst drivers try to suddenly swerve at 50k an hour,
Oh, that was all just a big mess.
most of them don't swerve nearly enough.
Swerve much harder.
Two things are critical to learning this lesson. Not slamming on the brakes while steering is one,
Do not touch the brake until the car is stable.
Okay.
and not looking at the obstacle you're trying to avoid is the other.
I did look where I wanted to go.
You need to look for the solution, and don't forget that the solution is not the cone you're trying to avoid.
It's where you're going to go.
Yeah, where you want to go. So the opening, the gap. Okay,
Yes.
let's do it again.
By doing it again, and again, and again.
Let go of the gas, swerve, stabilize, and then brake.
All of Canada's worst drivers learn how to swerve, stabilize, and then brake.
It worked. Boom, 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 you know?
Perfect.
I have to just implant it in my brain for when I'm alone in the car.
When they are alone on our challenge course, the drivers will come down this straightaway at 70k an hour. Just as they're reaching the end of this lane, a 10th anniversary cake will pop out on either one side or the other. Drivers will then have to swerve into the open lane. And the car they will be swerving is our fancy Cadillac. Well, it used to be fancy. It also used to have ABS, but we've replaced the anti-lock braking system with standard brakes. Evasive. Don't look at what you might hit, what's worrying you, what's your big concern. No, look for a solution. That's what Philippe always says. He says, when you get in this situation, look where you want to go. If we open a driving school again, we're gonna call it the Broken Record Driving School. Look where you wanna go. That's over 70. Young husband, slow down. Uh-oh, where's cake? There it is. Woo! Do not touch the brake, folks, if you're in that situation, because if you do, the car she's gonna skid. I passed. Will Canada's worst drivers pass? We're about to find out. Cheney has been wearing inappropriate driving shoes ever since arriving at rehab. And that's something we've been begging her to change. You are wearing the correct footwear to pass this challenge, right?
Guess you'll have to find out at the finish line.
Here goes Cheney in the wrong shoes.
I don't know if that's 70, but I hope so. I think so. Fuck.
Let's watch that again. Long before the cake popped out. Cheney panicked, veered right, and stomped on the brake. She was in full skid by the time the cake popped out in front of her. And once she was skidding, she had no hope of changing directions, even if she did look where she wanted to go, which she didn't.
You can't slam on the brakes, Cheney.
Oh my God.
In your lesson with Philippe, you understood why you lose all steering capability when you lock up the brakes, did you?
Yeah,
Your wheels have to be turning in order for steering to be possible.
yeah, exactly.
Drivers will get 2 chances at this challenge. Let's hope she doesn't squeal on the brakes and drive toward the object this time?
I'm at 70. I'm at 70.
You did it.
Did I do it?
Cheney did it by looking where she wanted to go.
Like, it was, like, scary as fuck.
George has no idea that his son Cody has been receiving driving lessons from our expert Tim for the last 3 days.
Did that fix your turns?
Absolutely.
That's perfect.
Tim has been preparing Cody for his upcoming driver's license test.
It's about space and visibility. If you have space ahead of you, right, and you're not tailgating like your father,
Yeah.
you have visibility, right? What color's the light?
Red.
Is there a hurry to get to a red light?
No.
So you're off your gas and gliding. You check the mirror as you put your foot to the brake. Whenever you go to slow down, please remember from now on, eyes to mirror, foot to brake. Best thing to do as a new driver is to sort of do a running commentary as we're driving. And what running commentary is putting into words what we see that affects us way ahead of the vehicle. What's our light?
Red.
What's their light?
Advance and
Yeah,
green.
okay, very good. See, that's what happens. People kind of come to a red light and they switch off. Or in the case of your dad, he would probably be looking at, you know what I mean? So we know that's not right. You know
He
what I'm
does
saying?
this a lot too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Back on our swerve and avoid course,
Gave it a...
speed freak George is speeding.
He's going way too fast. He's 10 over.
Will he still have time to steer?
That was good.
George was speeding, but he did pass.
I'm not Canada's worst driver.
You a cocky fuck.
Seaham needs Wayne to be quiet.
Don't worry about me. Just go. A little more faster. Okay. Okay, perfect. You should be 70. Watch. Straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead.
Ooh, fuck.
Let's watch that again, with Wayne muted. When the cake popped out, Seaham instinctively looked at it, which made her steer towards it.
It's just a natural reaction. If something attracts your attention, you'll look at it. There's just no other way around it.
When Seaham tried to steer away from the cake, it was too late, and she went through the wall.
No! Oh my God.
So, people always say, oh, modern bumpers, I hate them. They're so flimsy. Oh, yeah, they're terrible. You ever been hit by a car going 5 kilometers an hour? The old steel bumpers would break your leg. That's why they make them so flimsy these days. Why they charge $2,000 to get them replaced, I have no idea. I'd tell you more, but Seaham's going.
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Did you skid?
I don't think so.
Seaham skidded for 15 meters. Tell me now if you think you skid.
Okay, so I did hit my brake before
Did you ever? And so the thing to recognize here is that in these panic moments, you can do things that make you lose control. You started skidding all the way back here. If you'd committed to turning instead of skidding, you could have gone to safety. And Jason is up next. Will Jason look for a solution or stare at the object he wants to avoid?
Oh, shit! Ah, fuck. Whoa. Another example of target fixation.
In case you're just joining us, when bad drivers fixate on an obstacle, they drive right into that obstacle.
Oh, shit! Ah!
Do you remember looking at the open space to your left?
No, because I have seen the cake.
And where did you go?
The cake.
What's the most important part of this challenge?
Looking for a solution.
Correct. That's all you need to say to yourself as you drive down the lane. Look for a solution. Look for a solution. Look for a solution.
Right.
Course is clear, buddy. You can go whenever you're ready.
Let's go, brother.
Will he look to where he wants to go?
Jason! Looked where he wanted to go. Pilot Tyler starts with a pre-flight announcement.
It's gonna be bumpy, it's gonna be fast. So remain seated at all times, belts comfortably fastened. Seats in their full upright locked position, no loose objects. Ready to roll, prepare for takeoff.
Run rate's clear, Captain.
Make sure you go 70.
Tyler doesn't go 70. He goes 90.
Oh my God. Tyler, look where you're going. Oh, no, that was the cake.
Oh my God.
You looked exactly where the cake was.
Oh my God, that was fucking terrible.
That was a classic case of target fixation. Tyler looked exclusively at the cake instead of where he wanted to go.
Of all of the situations there are on Canadian highways, this is the one that everybody should be concerned about. Wildlife pops out, what do? Please, look for an opening, steer there. If you stare at the wildlife, catastrophe could ensue for everyone.
Where are you at? Okay,
70,
keep it there,
I'm
keep
at
it there.
70.
Yeah, ease off, ease off, ease off.
Oh my God!
Another perfect example of target fixation.
Target fixation.
Target fixation.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck!
Tyler needs to look where he wants to go.
Do you remember looking at the opening to the left?
Not at all. I only looked at that cake.
Mariah understands what she has to do.
Okay, excellent. Why don't you tell me the other thing that we always talk about that I don't need to bring up, but you have to bring up so I don't bring it up?
I would not be able to do this course if I was drinking and driving.
That is correct.
Got this?
No. I'm so freaking scared. F this cake, man.
You got it.
Where's this cake?
Just make sure you're at 70.
Where's the cake? Where's the cake? Where's the cake? Oh my God!
Oh, no.
Mariah fixated on the wall in front of her.
Where's the cake?
And when the cake popped out, she didn't even see it.
Where's the cake?
How did you not see that big cake?
There's no cake. There was no freaking cake.
Amazingly, Mariah won't accept blame because she didn't see the cake.
Okay, so if you clip a guy on his bike and you kill him, that's not your fault.
If I didn't see him,